I worked for Giorgio Armani, and way back, my first job was at Target, so I always wanted to be a fashion girl.
Right.
And then I went to uni and did a graduate program at Justine, so they make you do every single part of the company.
Right. Okay.
And because I was like a pain in the ass, I said to them after the graduate year, they said, "Would you like a job in the buying department?" And I said, "I'm going to London." I ended up living in the same street as Mick Jagger for a woman who owned a fashion stores, and she made me a deal. She offered me a job, and she said, "I'll give you, if you give me a year, if you live here for a year and run my fashion business." My husband runs Max Mara, which is one of the biggest Italian high fashion labels in the world.
Right.
He'll employ you next year as a brand manager. It was just like I had such good luck, and then from there I learnt, and then from there I came back to Australia to work for Armani and Valentino and a whole lot of those companies. But the problem with all of that was working in high fashion. I wasn't a very well person, so it wasn't the best location for me. I had an eating disorder since I was quite young, which is a total secret, not now. But it was a complete secret. Nobody knew. My sister dobbed on me.
So how old were you though when it started?
I was in my late teens, I think.
Okay.
Right.
But it went on for a long time. And my parents kind of slipped a note under my door one night with an appointment for a specialist. And I went once and I said, I was better. I mean,
yeah, right. One appointment fixed.
I sort of query that anybody thought that was going to work. But anyway, there was not much else said about it. And then it was kind of, that thing that we all have where sometimes we see photos of ourselves when we thought we didn't look good, and we see them years later and we actually look fine,
all the time, and the amount of time you've wasted.
I know, and you think,
totally, and you remember back to them thinking,
so bad then,
exactly.
and I didn't, and I had one of those moments while I was working in fashion, and I saw a photo of myself the year I started dieting, serious dieting, which is I started really young. And I was like, why was I doing that? I was perfectly fine. What was going on? I did thousands of them diets, and I used to, right away for Oprah's secrets and order things on the internet, and I was right on it. I was full on obsessed.
Yeah.
And the fashion world just fed that into me.
Yeah. Do you think that was the trigger? Do you think there was a trigger in your life that began the cycle?
It was just that I wasn't a small person. I was from a family of big, tall people, and I wanted to be that little person, and I just never was. So I was fighting to be something I wasn't.
Yeah.
From there, I just saw this photo and took a day off work. I evaluated my kind of options. I called the Eating Disorder Foundation. It was so long ago. In fact, they had to mail me the information.
Right.
I did not think I was worthy of treatment because I wasn't underweight, and but they did think I was worthy of treatment, and so I, just still didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell anyone until it was done and dusted.
Yeah.
So I was completely recovered,
Yeah.
and then I told people, and not that many people. I had all this shame as a young person in my 20s and early 30s. I just had so much shame about different things that I wanted to keep secret, and God knows why now, because I've.
I think that's normal though, to not want to talk about it when you're going through it, because you feel like it's a weakness. And when you come out of it and understand it better, you're more willing to share.
I think that's
not. Yeah.
It wasn't. I mean, it was okay, but what I decided was pretty much from the day I started treatment that if, when I got better, and I just thought I would, I was going to help other people.